Hey everyone, it's Joy here for Honeybee Stamps, and today I created a pretty Valentine's Day card using sentiment dies and number dies. I'm going to start creating the background using the Scattered Hearts layering stencil, and I am also going to be using the Distress Oxide ink and tea dye. So I'm going to ink blend these hearts, and then I will lightly ink blend over them with a different color. But this is 2 layering stencils, and you're just going to fill in the hearts and have this really cute heart background. I have mentioned before that I absolutely love this heart stencil because I think the hearts are like chubby and fat, and they're just so cute and like the perfect little shape. Now I am going to do a little bit of ink blending to soften that tea dye ink. And I am using Victorian Velvet Distress Oxide ink, and I'm going to ink blend over the background. We are also going to be die cutting part of this background and using a 3D embossing folder on part of this background. Really super fun background. And then, like I mentioned, I'm going to be using some number dies, letter sentiments. I will add some hearts and a stamped sentiment. I just thought this was just a really fun way to kind of add a bunch of Valentine stuff to a card. Now I'm going to spritz with my distress sprayer on the background and then just dab off. I wanted really big water droplets. And then I'm going to come in with salvaged patina oxide spray, distress oxide spray, and just splatter that onto the background. Now I've die cut all of my sentiments essentially from white cardstock. I have die cut the numbers, the 14 from the Be Playful numbers. And then I have the kisses and love sentiment along with the XOXO from the Great Greetings Love, and then the heart is from the Lovely Layers Playing Cards die. I am using salvaged patina for the love and kisses sentiment. Then I'm going to use like a pink and kind of a peachy pink color, of course, Distress Oxide inks. I am using Victorian Velvet. That's going to be for the 14 and the heart. And the layering heart was so cute. It is, again, from the Lovely Layers Playing Cards dies, but you can use it for anything because it doesn't look like it's supposed to be on a playing card. Then I have the XOXO. I thought I was going to use 2 of these. I only ended up using 1, but I did die cut everything twice because I'm going to have a nice little white shadow area behind that, so you can kind of see that on the left-hand side. Then I have the little hearts from the Lovely Layers Playing Cards dies that I am also ink blending with Tattered Rose, which is also what I ink blended the XO on. I am using the tea dye to splatter on the background. I also off camera used my distress sprayer with a little bit of water. Now here's our background that we did at the beginning. It's dry. I am taking the second largest, which one is that? That is the Scalloped A2 card frame. Sorry guys, I couldn't remember. And I die cut that. And then I'm using the Burlap 3D embossing folder for that inside piece. I am keeping that outside piece that I die cut it from because we're also going to be using that. In my MISTI, I am going to stamp my sentiment from the Love You Friend stamp set. I am inking that up with Salvaged Patina Distress Oxide ink and using the coordinating die. Now on my white card base, my A2 size card base, I used a little bit of tape runner and then adhered that frame piece, which was our full A2 size that we die cut that scalloped A2 card frame from. Then I'm going to take some foam adhesive. I think this is 2mm foam adhesive. I'm going to add that to our background that we stenciled and splattered and 3D embossed with a folder, so dry embossing. And I'm going to pop this right in the center. I love that the pattern from the stencil is continuous, but the centerpiece looks different because we did the 3D embossing folder to give it some texture. So I really like that it's the same but different. Then I'm going to add my little pieces in. I glued and I'm so sorry I didn't show you guys. I adhered the white pieces slightly off from the inked pieces, and I apologize, I thought I recorded that and I did not. But I just used some liquid glue and just adhered the colored sentiment to the front of the white sentiment, slightly offset. Super, super easy. I just used reverse tweezers and some liquid glue. I added foam adhesive behind the sentiment, and that says you have a special place in my heart, which I think is a really sweet sentiment. And then I'm going to use my liquid glue to adhere everything down to my raised part of my background. I like that it's just laid out differently. It's very soft, but then you have some of that teal that pops off the background, a little bit of the white shadow, which helps the pink sentiments stand out from the background. I think this turned out really, really cute. Kind of different, but really cute. Just again, using my liquid glue to put these in place. And I'm going to add some white gems. Let me get those little hearts down. I am using white gems from Honeybee Stamps. These are the Americana gem stickers. I just thought some more pops of white would be really nice on this background. And so I'm using different sizes. They've got 3 different sizes on here. That's what I'm using. And I am just putting together 3 little clusters of 3. So I'm going to place those down. I love that they're already sticky. Not that it's a big deal to use some liquid glue, but I think that's really, really nice that they're already a little bit of a sticker. And then I do add one more, and let's take a look at that up close. I love how this turned out. I think it's so fun and different. What a fun little pretty Valentine's Day card. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you feel inspired, and I hope you have a great day.